Shirika la Umoja wa Mataifa wa masuala ya wakimbizi UNHCR wameibua hofu kufuatia changamoto za mabadiliko ya tabianchi ambayo imeathiri pakubwa sekta ya afya na kusababisha mkurupuko wa magonjwa na kulegeza juhudi za utoaji wa msaada wakati wa vita.
As climate change impacts continue to negatively impact health service delivery, it's evident that you are at the forefront in terms of figuring out how best health outcomes can be influenced positively through credible research initiatives across the board. But just to say that the UN, through organizations such as the World Health Organization, WHO, recognizes climate change as a major detriment of global health outcomes, and that is a reality. Rising temperatures, extreme weather events, and changes in the distribution of disease vectors are all contribute to increased mortality and morbidity. Maybe just to highlight a few numbers from our perspective in terms of the UN, just to say that climate change is expected to cause about 250,000 additional deaths per year from malnutrition, malaria, diarrhea, and of course, heat stress. Additionally, the direct damage costs to health are projected to be between 2 to 4 billion annually by 2030.
So I first want to call your attention to the landscape of desolation and uprooting in the background of this figure, of loss, of shelter, food and water, sanitary conditions, the risk of disease, the concerns of child protection. That was the case in Rwanda or across the border in DRC in 1994. We know that is also the case in many contexts in which we're concerned now. And it's quite appropriate that at this meeting we also particularly embrace, and I think that's the right word, the increasing risks related to the climate crisis.
For research to be impactful, it needs to be of good quality. That is conducted in adherence to the principle of scientific method and the rigor as validity of the research as well. It must also be planned, conducted and reported in a very responsible way, speaking to the ethical part of the research.
Na wito umetolewa